lucky to witness actually the living tradition of Buddha's time, like continue from that. Today we, as one of the Sangha group, we go out for to take the offering in the lunchtime, and also I observe that after lunchtime, Sayadaw share the Dhamma with a donator and also their friends and neighborhood, I think. So it's very amazing for me because this is just like the Buddha times, such kind of the interaction between Sangha and the lay people. And also I saw even like most of the lay people here, they are very familiar with like the whole process of receiving the Dhamma, talking, the chantings. And when we ask the topic of that Dhamma talk, Sayadaw said it's about the death and also how to accept that. This is quite unusual for me because normally, like in other countries, I think including China, lay peoples they don't have such kind of chance to talking about or even thinking about the death. So
they always thinking about long life.
Yeah.
Chinese people, they
Yeah,
always wish to be long life.
so it's for them it's I think for them it's very lucky, to listen to the wise advice from the Dhamma teacher on that topic. And this is one thing. Secondly is today when I do the walking meditation, I especially practice the seeing. Actually, it's quite strange and interesting for me to practice that, because before when I practice walking, normally it's the sensation, touching, and body movement, and sounds outside, and sometimes the thoughts. Never practice seeing. This time, when I practice seeing, I feel the awareness will somehow become more continuous. Because before the seeing, when I saw something or look at something, sometimes I will be absorbed into concepts, thinking. But that's a kind of break for mindfulness, awareness. So this is quite interesting and strange for me, because before I always take granted that just open the eyes and nothing happened and be hooked and absorbed by outside objects. That's it. So it's
So every time you see, you are lost.
Yes.
Right?
Most of the time.
Every time you see, you looking, then when you're lost.
Yeah.
Because of our habit, we are practice all the time, action, bodily sensation, feeling, but we are not happy to aware of the seeing and looking. But the whole day, we use a lot of seeing and looking. So every time you see and looking, then you lost. But someone all the time watching the mind. If all the time watching the mind, naturally seeing and look and seeing and hearing is not the automatic awareness there. Because looking and hearing, listening is mind is working. So if someone is aware all the time the mind activity, naturally seeing and looking and listening, hearing, then awareness there. You cannot avoid. Because looking also the mind work. Listening also mind work. But people a long time, so they aware that all the time, they must be all the time, you need to be aware of the mind. So the mind, the yogi also not happy yet. So that's why I need encourage to see and looking and listening, reminding. Actually, the yogi, all the time he watching the mind activity, and slowly they know. Every time he's looking and listening, the awareness arises.
Yeah, maybe it's take time for yogi to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
To acknowledge that seeing also one of the mind activity.
Right. Who is looking? Who is seeing? Who is talking? So that's why the understanding, seeing happening, the hearing is happening. Otherwise, if you're not understanding this happening, this object and mind happening, then wrong view is come. I'm seeing, I'm hearing. Wrong view already there. So every activity should be practiced continuously. Even the small thing also you take care, then you awareness become better and better. Next.
Can I ask a question? When you say about watching the process of, can you explain the process? What is meant by process?
Process is a mental process.
How, what is precisely?
The mind is knowing, the mind is feeling, the mind is, this is a full namakana. You try to know the mind, or activity of mind. So first, important thing is you know how to watch the mind. Then you can see this knowing, vijnana, sankhara, sanya, and vedana. So, that is a process in the mind happening. So if you see the mind, then you saw the process of mind. Many feeling, every time the feeling, one by one, continuously, right? And knowing, pay attention, thinking, planning, this is everything is happening in the mind. So if you know how to watch the mind, then you can see the process.
Because I was thinking, why the mind, that everything which comes into the mind, that that one has to see how it arises, how this, let's say, thinking arises, and how it continues, and how it goes into other directions. I was thinking like this.
If you have more attention to the thinking, then the thinking is more obvious.
Yeah, but to any feeling, let's say, to any feeling of...
So, beginning we try to aware how to watch the thinking, how to watch the intention, how to watch the feeling, the beginning. So we learn. So all the time feeling, thinking. Slowly you are more skillful, then they are happening already.
Yeah, because of course I see that the mind sees how it's happening itself, but it was always the belief that this is too little, that one has to see more, to watch more subtle somehow.
Because not little. If you are aware all the time, how to be little?
Because everything, when a feeling or a thinking, it has a cause. And so the mind was thinking, when there is a cause, you see the cause and how the whole...
If you see the process, then understanding the cause.
Yes.
Not see the cause, understanding the cause.
Understanding the cause.
You see the process,
yes.
The whole process.
Yes.
Then you can see why cause and effect like this. Right?
Yeah. But means that when the mind is just you say when the mind is just aware of a feeling, that's enough. That is already a process.
Yes, yes, in the
Yes.
process already there.
It's already,
Yes, right.
that is what
Important thing is we know how to watch the mind.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
enough.
yeah. But
If you long time, immediately you can see that slowly you can see the other activity of mind also.
But
Already happening.
oh yeah, yeah.
Because of we are not skillful, we one by one, we just watching this and
Yes.
this. If you feel skillful, then everything is flowing. This process already.
Yes. Yes. But so far the noting is just the
As far as
noting,
we
but
can,
the
first it's very
awareness.
fast, but we can know, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough. That is already the process.
Yes, right.
Okay. Thank you.
So after lunch, I will give them a talk to lay people, and then I sit and just aware. So because I don't understand the meaning of music, it's just a sound, and then I watch the mind. So and I find the way of how the mind is walking. First, if the mind pay attention to the concept, then if the mind pay attention to the paramattha, the nature, and the mind is walking differently from the concept. For example, here the concept, and then I don't understand the meaning of the concept, then know the characteristics of the concept.
But it's also not reality yet.
Yeah.
Because of you, I don't know anybody. They don't know the language. They don't know the meaning.
Yeah.
But they cannot understand the reality yet, right?
Yeah. But somehow the mind aware and know and characteristic, the intensity of the sound, low or loud, and
and knowing mind also you can see.
yes.
You can watch the object and the mind, knowing mind, and so. Yes, right.
And then from this process, and then I understand that another process, for example, eat with the concept, know the characteristics, and understand the paramattha. And for example, I go walking.
Sanya do his job.
Yeah.
Panya do his job. Panya object is a wisdom object is a nature. Sanya object is a concept. That I explained for you that the old man talking and eating. I'm aware that this action about myself, but my hearing the sound and I listening the meaning, right? So the mind in Sanya also he do his job. Wisdom also he do his job.
Yeah, and at the same time, but the habit, human habit is pay attention to the concept. Then they
go totally involved with the concept.
But they don't understand by side there is a wisdom, the paramattha walking.
Right. Because of no wisdom. If you have a wisdom enough, then if your concept also the mind is doing, right? The mind create the concept. The mind pay attention to the concept. Then you can understand this activity of mind also.
And if a yogi practice this technique, so firstly he should pay attention to the nature and skillful to understand the nature, and then
beginning nobody cannot observe the nature first. How to observe the nature first? They start to aware of the sound first, then concept and thinking, right? And slowly the wisdom growing, then the mind know this is a nature, this is a concept. And later the mind more attention to the nature. Concept is automatic happening. Right? In the beginning, nobody can observe the nature immediately. We can start with the concept about, for example, about thinking. We know the words, image. Many times we notice about this happening slowly, understanding this is a mind or this is an object, right?
And is it a kind of understanding? For example, yesterday we went out, and before we reach the Golden Kite restaurant, there is a man, deformed man, leg tightness. At first sight, when I saw him, then the mind think about the nature, Dhamma, Kusala and Kusala at the same time. I see in his, and then emotion doesn't come when I saw him, and because
You're thinking about Dhamma, so
Dhamma.
right, yeah.
Immediately when I saw him, he deformed the hand, and that is his karma. And also his karma, he can write very skillfully the good and bad karma at the same time, and so that an emotion doesn't come.
Okay, because of your thinking, your attention,
Right,
the nature,
right,
yeah,
attention.
right. If you immediately you pay attention to the concept, you can or surprise or emotion can come, or very poor or whatever.
Yeah.
Another one is you see he goes with the feet. You saw?
No.
Another one have he drawing with the feet. Sometimes he eating with the feet. These two guys have. One guy is a hand very short. Another guy is no hand anymore, only feet. Then he can do both feet.
When you are talking about the defilements that prevent you for getting a clear view in your mind, some of the defilements are like, for example, the looking for pleasure, or looking for money, or looking for being greedy, or this kind of thing. If you get rid of that, how can you? Because we are lay people. We are not monks.
We are not carried of money. We are not carried of money.
Sorry?
We not carried of money. Money is very important for survival, right? We are not carried of money. We only carried of the defilement. We try to notice and take care of the defilement. So we can do business also, right? So your wisdom is not very strong. So sensual pressure is already happened. The mind is nature. You do his job. Craving is do his job. So we need to relieve this defilement. Otherwise, they overwhelm your mind, the whole mind, and the wisdom and no space. Now we try to practice what the awareness, samadhi, and wisdom growing, but defilement is very strong. You cannot get it for immediate. Don't worry.
And what about sex?
Sex, I think this is also the nature. You cannot get rid of your lover, your craving. You cannot get rid of craving. Craving, he do his job. How to stop?
No, I don't want to.
If you try to stop, sometimes problem come.
No, I'm not going to stop, I can tell you. But my question is, can you combine
Yes.
a normal sexual life with
We
not having defilement because
There's
you
a many
have a
rules.
passion for sex?
Many rules. In the 5 precepts, the sex is allowed for your own sex, your own partner. In 5 precepts, it's allowed. 8 precepts, different. This is in America, one Red Bull city. Then they ask this question: why the Buddha is many ways? 5 precepts they allow the sex. 8 precepts they not allow the sex. Why this happening?
I will apply 5.
Huh? That's why. Your attention, what quality of mind you want to be. Then you can practice like 5 precepts. Or if you're more high level, you must practice 8 precepts. This is a different level. The monk is totally not allowed. Even the looking also cannot. You should not look the woman part by part.
But this is
Even the looking also not allowed.
when you are a monk.
Yes, that's because of different your aim, different your goal, right? How much you want to become more level, high level. 5% is actually 5% no problem. You have your partner, then you said this is not big problem. But 8% is if you want more high level, you want to more maintain your equanimity, more understanding stronger, that is a problem. For example, you think about this sex and not sex, what different? How about your quality of mind? Right? Quality of mind different. So which level we want? Then we practice Sila. We need to practice Sila Samadhi Panya. So at least it's a 5 precepts must be cannot broken.
So as a light, you can reach a certain level of awareness.
Right.
If you want to go to a further level, you have to go to be a monk.
Right. That's right. Actually, the monk is we try to become arahant. That's why this monk wrote is arahata dasa. They call because we try to become arahant. That's why we become big people. If you have sotapanna, there's no need. Many lay people in Buddha life also they have a lot of this sotapanna. They live their life very well. No problem.
Arahant too. Arahant too.
Yes, Arahant also they can live their life very well. And only Anagan, then that your sexual and sexuality totally disappear. First level they still have. So now we try to learn about the mind nature. We not try to stop anything. In real life, I practice totally continuously aware. So every time I become the defilement demand me, so try to sex. But awareness behind there, cannot avoid. Because of this moment I'm there. So all the time the awareness becomes there. He learns something from this. He not stop. We try to learn. Live life is live life. They have their chance, right? Monk is a monk life different. Right?
Clear.
The wisdom, the defilement also they do their job. Wisdom also he do his job. Defilement the monk, then to follow. Wisdom is behind you. He's checking what you're doing. So this is a very important. We not try to stop anything. We try to nature. We try to learn the nature. But if you enjoy too much, then you cannot practice. You're not interested to practice. If your defilement is totally overwhelm you, then the wholesome mind is weaker and weaker, then we cannot grow up. We cannot grow up. Maybe we grow old. Right? Grow old. Not grow up. This is a very good word. Grow old and grow up.
But Sayadaw, if you want to keep 8, for instance, 8 precepts, and doesn't that mean actually
this is anagami become 8 precepts is naturally finished.
So
this
other
is another
people,
level.
if they want to keep 8 precepts, they actually have to stop sometimes. They have to control sometimes their actions because you said that we should not control anything, basically. We should not stop, you said. So if you want to keep 8 precepts, and sometimes there comes a moment where you see that either you need
because at that time you are how to say something samadhi in 8 precepts you said samadhi you are willing to do this. The samadhi is you are make this. You decide I'm not doing this. I try to stop this. Try to prevent it. Not follow this. This is your decision. Your how to say 5 precepts is not other people. Only partner, no problem, right? So this is your intention. Volition, intention, right? That's why you try to at that time you not follow. If you not follow how to do this, right? If you not follow, you stop also. Long time it become problem. If you follow also, you breaking the precept. So awareness is very very simple. If you not follow, also you not suppress. Back up and watch. Be calm and they go. Finish. This is not stopping. This is not stopping. We decide we will not follow this. So how to prevent this? Only awareness. practice. That time you change your mind to practice. Follow the defilement or practice the awareness or wisdom. Only this changing the mind state. Right?
So that's true for, right speech or anything, to take what's not freely given, any of the precepts.
Yeah, Mutawada is a right speech.
Yeah. I mean, you at a certain point you may want to say something, but you may...
Because of people's mind is very weak. Sometimes we need to determination or something, make a little bit more effort, because the defilement is so strong.
Or it may be that...
We want to be better quality of mind. That's why we are practicing. But sometimes we're not trying, effort. Nature of the effort is we try to cultivate the good quality of mind. This is also effort. So we not follow the defilement.
Right. We make a conscious effort to choose the more kusala action.
Yes, right. Mental, bowel action, mental action, physical action. Right.
Whatever it is.
That's why the meditation is a noble info, but it's simple. Right view? Right view is right view and right thought is the wisdom. Right livelihood, right speech, and right action is how to say? Sila, morality. Then right awareness, right samadhi, and right effort is samadhi first. So sila, samadhi, panya. This is the Buddha teaching.
I mean, if one has right understanding, then really there isn't even really any choice, because you wouldn't even consider taking what's not freely given, or using harsh speech, or having an unwholesome action towards another.
If you don't have a right information, we don't know what is right, what is wrong.
Yeah. But when wisdom,
that's the problem. Yeah.
when understanding and wisdom are growing and developing, then there's really no question of being patient or it's just because we have understanding, so we're not.
That's why
there's
the mind
nothing to be
already.
impatient about.
If your understanding is stronger, then they all together follow.
Yeah.
Also, mind is totally following. Do not try too much. That's why if you have some people, they become before very bad, and some cause they become understand or become enlightenment in Buddha time, right? And they totally change. Because of in the somebody in Buddha time she's very famous. She's stealing the money. The queen always give the money $8 to buy the flower. She always buy for $4. Every day she give the $4. One day she go to buy the flower, and on the way the Buddha is the bottle. Then she could go and listening. Then she become fast level. She also already have a potential. So that's the Dhamma come. She tried practice a little bit, then she become understanding. Then after that she never do this. Because of this intention gone, totally gone. Because of wisdom is stronger, then all the mind become better naturally. So if Sila, Samadhi, Panya level, 3 level. Sila is basic. Sila, Samadhi, Panya. So if you Panya become Samadhi, Sila together, or stay together, immediately already there.
Since we're lay people, and lay people are expected to keep 5, why on retreat? Why do lay people? Why is it recommended that they keep 8? Everywhere.
5 is sometimes allowed, but in the center is not. If you are a lay person, if you practice in daily life, 5 is no problem. Sometimes this time I go to Singapore retreat, householder retreat we call. Householder retreat. Yeah, 5% no problem.
In the whole retreat.
Sayadaw, our practice is a wisdom practice, right? Or it's it's in the Panya are the 3 parts of the Noble Eightfold Path. Panya, the Panya and the right thought, right? So I want to understand how it is that you incorporate right thinking or right thought from the Eightfold Path, how you incorporate that in this practice. Where does it show itself exactly? How do you incorporate it? I mean,
how do you bring it into your practice?
What is that really in regards to the way we practice? Where is the right thought aspect?
Right thought.
Yeah, especially the way that it's defined in the suttas.
How to apply?
Yeah. How are we applying it in our teaching, in your teaching, the teaching we have?
Awareness is present. If you're aware this, or if you have a right information, right view, and awareness there, this all become right.
So you're saying that we have right view, then we can go far in the Noble Eightfold Path.
Right.
How far can we go with just right view?
Yeah. If you don't have right view, then how to practice right view?
Of course.
Yeah.
But if we have right view, you're saying we automatically have right thought?
That's why we are always talking the instruction first.
Right.
To give the instruction information. This is also right thoughts. You hear.
So, okay.
You hear the information. This is the program. I put your computer,
Right.
you put the program inside. Then you can apply this program again, right?
Right.
So when you difficulty time, you think about this discussion time, or we are talking about Dhamma talk, we try to call back. That is applying, right?
Okay. So then Suttamaya Panya, Chintamaya Panya, and Bhavanamaya
Bhavanamaya Panya, yeah.
all of that is incorporating right thought.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Suttamaya Panya is very important.
Right. Okay.
Now we try to every day we are discussing why you want to listen. Because we hear more information.
Right.
Then you practice and then it's helpful. That's why we want to listen in this discussion and more information. Right? This is a right thought, become right thought. Right attitude.
So
right attitude immediately cannot come because of right information.
Right. Okay, so then so right view then gives
right
us
view is actually a right view is become understanding, then your view become more and more right.
Right.
First step is we got the second hand knowledge.
Right.
Only Suttamaya by knowledge only.
Right.
Knowledge is not yourself.
Right.
Yes, because of this is a
Right.
second hand knowledge. But we think we have also wisdom. Everybody have wisdom already. So we apply thinking
Right.
and practicing. We try. This is right or wrong, right?
Okay, so having right view then, it causes us, when we think about the practice, it causes us to have right thought.
Yes, automatically.
We think about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some understanding arising, then this become in your mind.
Yeah.
Next time awareness comes, you already there.
Right. So right view and right thought are guiding our practice.
Yes. Right.
Okay.
2 days ago we talked about it was all right to plan during meditation if there was awareness. So today I noticed planning going on. It went for a long time before I noticed, and I brought awareness to it, but it was very difficult to keep planning with awareness. And then it faded away, and I started planning more, and then I brought awareness back, and then it sort of stopped. It's like the saying, you can't walk and chew gum at the same time, and that's sort of how I felt. When I brought the awareness in, it was difficult.
First time you thinking, you check your emotion or your motivation, and you thinking. So we noticed there's the craving, then we watching the craving first, or emotion come down, then continue think, plan. That time you're planning because of not defilement, then become balanced. So then you think that time the mind can understand it present. So the planning can continue. So same time you need to check that when you're planning, you need to check your emotion or your motivation. What state of mind are you planning?
If there's craving.
Yeah, craving, then wait, planning, stop the planning. You watch the craving first. If your craving come down, the mind calm peacefully, okay, that time plan again. Beginning like this. If you're very scared, the planning also time you are continue thinking also, you know the mind, inside the mind, motivation also, then same time you can do this. But this is you need to be skillful.
Yes. Well, I think before awareness came in, I'd already finished the plan too. So then I tried to go back with awareness, and then I thought, oh, this is funny. I've already planned this out. Why do I need to keep planning? But it was like, but awareness is here now.
Right.
I want to try it with awareness, but
Yeah.
even awareness was like, you already figured this out. Why are you, you know?
Right. Uh-huh. So just practice.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Better is you keep your mind balanced. That's better. The feeling, your mental state, you always checking your mental state, calm, peaceful. Then you plan, no problem. But if the defilement come, the emotion is show you, right? You are checking all the time the feeling, mental state. Feeling is economically neutral. Then you thinking, but you need to know both.
I felt calm though.
Yeah.
I did feel calm even before the awareness came. I mean,
Yeah. If
I'm
you
not
not
checking-
awareness come, if you are not awareness there, then you must know you cannot calm.
you cannot be calm without the awareness.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
In general,
Maybe you doubt also have. If you're not awareness there, wisdom not there, maybe you doubt or you worry or anxiety and planning. Maybe your mind is not peaceful. Right?
I need to look deeper with awareness then, because in general, I mean, there's many days or retreats I do where there isn't calm, but in general, I would say I've had a lot of calm today and last several
After
days.
you practice, then you plan. Sometimes after 1 hour you meditate, then your mind calm, peaceful, then you plan.
Yes.
Right? So then planning slowly, but you need to know, continue aware how do you feel.
Yes.
Slowly planning, maybe craving calm.
It seems like it's just a pattern of my mind. It's one
Yes,
of it's
yes.
one of the places my mind goes to, and I know that, you know,
Yeah.
because I'm very busy when I'm back
Right.
home, and it requires, you know, like many people, a lot of planning.
So you need to check your equanimity and thinking together. All back and forth. Thinking how to feel, thinking how to feel, thinking how to feel.
But I guess then the awareness, I felt calm though during all of it. I mean, I didn't feel like I
Slowly
was,
then you become more skillful, then you know your mind is have a wisdom is present, then whatever you do is wisdom is working. Right? So important thing is you need to maintain this of your balance mind. That's more important. Then slowly you can understand how the mind balance out. Why? What defilement comes, then you can make, then become balanced, stay there all the time. Then you can see that my mind changing. How the mind change, why the mind become agitated. Then you all the time you come back to this level, all the time maintenance. Then you a lot of you can learn many things.
when you're
What state of
requiring.
mind? Yes. What state of mind are you doing this? You thinking. What state of mind you acting? What state of mind you talking also?
Sayadaw. I see last few days my practice is changing. I started to do less.
Yeah. You talking way also change.
Yeah? Yeah, I noticed that actually as well in talking meditation as well.
Right. I noticed. Immediately I noticed. Before you talking not like this. And you sound like I don't understand. Now very clearly when you're talking. Right. Okay.
I see, for instance, just like sometimes sitting, sometimes walking, but also getting back and drinking some tea or just sitting and practicing, but not really practicing, so slowly paced. When I do walking meditations, I try to be a little bit more alert when the craving is coming. When I want to, the craving to concentration, do my practice well,
Very important.
reactions that's happen after that, like
Right.
a thought and then
Yeah.
things that connected with it,
Yeah.
to see it and then sometimes it's getting me, but it's easier to let go and then some other things come up and I see that and that's the way.
If you define me, you immediately notice they are weaker, not strong enough yet, it's easy to decrease. But they have become momentum and difficult.
Yeah.
At beginning, you notice they are beginning, the easier to come down.
Yeah. And sometimes then it's coming up and a little bit may coming up, but then after that it's also
But it
calming
depends on
down.
your awareness, catch immediately or a little bit. Depends on his strength. Right?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you're right.
I have two questions. The first one regarding right action. For right speech, there's a questions that I ask myself that are really helpful. The one, is it true? Is it useful? Is it timely? And so those really help me when I can remember them. And I'm wondering, and I think a lot about right action, like when is it right to do something or not? So I'm wondering, what are the questions that I can apply for right action?
Right action is your motivation is a wisdom, should or not, need or not, necessary or not. This is you should do, you do. You should not do, don't do. This is action, right action. But important thing is you need to know should or should not, or necessary or not. Sometimes the situation depends on the situation. You need to see the whole picture. Sometimes you should not involve because of the situation. Right? You see first, so you should talk. Also talk. For example, talking. So it depends on the situation. If you talk, so more benefit. But if agitation, that time somebody is agitated, you should go and talk. And they not remember you. They notice you. That time you should not do. Should not talk. The same. Talking and acting the same. Right? So this is a dependent. Every time you are acting, you are aware, and slowly you understanding this right action. If you wrong, you know first. Then lesson. Next time more careful, then change. Talking also the same. So we talk every time we talk and we learn something. Oh, this should not talk. That's enough or over. Slowly you get the lesson. If you practice every time you acting or talking, then slowly the mind know the right balance. Right time, right person, right time, right person, right situation. Right? Yeah. This is your wisdom level. You need to know many point of view. Then sometimes time is okay, but not the situation not right. You need to wait. For example, the Buddha in Dhamma, the one farmer, he always cross him. He not talking anymore. Every day he cross him. He said, "Hello, hi." That's all. Don't talk. And slowly each other, the family, every day they meet, so become family. Familiar, so become friend. Then the farmer start to ask, "Who are you?" That time he talking. He wait the time. He know this is a Buddha eye, Buddha understanding. He situation and time and everything is a perfect. That time he talk. That's why the finish one was. Right speech. His right speech so smart. So he's one only to take a time. He need to wait the time. We are not waiting. We cannot wait. We are hurry to talk all the time. If a mind coming, I want to talk immediately. This is habit. But this story is he is very patient. He take a time and become more friend. Then we talk. The right time, right situation, then become immediately become. That's why the Buddha, the method become very benefit, very powerful. Because a lot of wisdom in there. right time, and right person, right speech. Everything right, then finish. Okay.
If there is no I, then how is it possible that this mind can only be beneficial to this body and not to another body of another human being?
What?
It teaches that the I is an illusion, right? That there is no I.
I is
Doesn't mean.
no I mean is I is concept.
Yes.
Yeah. But there's a no I, but this is present,
Yes.
right? So
Yes, but the mind is not mine,
there's
right?
a no I, but
The
there is
mind
this is a
Yes.
this exists,
Yes.
right?
But the mind is nature. So how is it possible that the mind that I know of cannot be beneficial to another human being if it's just nature, if it doesn't belong to me? If it's, if the mind is nature, why can't the mind that I know of be not beneficial to another person? So to
Because
say.
we know the mind nature, if you have somebody harm, maybe he's suffering, we should not do this, right?
Yes.
Because of the mind nature, we know the mind nature, we also know the suffering, why the mind suffering. So other people also have a mind. So we should not do make his suffer.
Yes, but then the mind belongs to
Benefit means his beneficial, well, you need to see about quality of mind. Be happy, that you can do for benefit will, right? Both sides, we are not harmful, not suffering. Both sides is not suffering, then you can do this, and we call marriage. Right? Someone is two sides. You need to check two sides. If you are suffering, he is happy, it is also we cannot. This is not called marriage. Both sides must be benefit. This is not I, but this is understanding. Wisdom can do this, right? But craving don't know. I'm happy, finish. You suffer or whatever you finish, I don't care about you. I take care of myself. This is a craving nature. Wisdom nature is you can see the both sides. Quality of mind. Right? The defilement cannot know quality of mind. What he wants. He know what he wants, that's all. You suffer also he wants. Even if you suffer also the craving one. Like a drunk, right? You suffer, very dizzy, although you want, you like it. You don't know the benefit, the body benefit, the mind benefit, you don't know. The nature of the one thing is, the craving is, you don't know what is right, what is wrong, what is what bad. Right? Right. You get it, what you mean?
Yeah, I get this.
No I, but there is a mind. Right? There is the body and mind. This morning I noticed, I get up, then know everything. So I feel happening. Before, last night, very soundly, I think, very deep sleep. So this morning, wake up, very awake, like knowing it's happening. Knowing, aware, knowing, awakening, it's happening. I feel a little bit this dukkha. If you're not happening, more, better. Before, I don't understand that much. My teacher said, teaching, if you want to be happen. If you don't want to happen, stop. This meaning, if you want to be happen. If you don't want to be happen, stop. Really. If you really not want to be happen, it's not happen, stop.
But this is
Because exist. This is exist or happening, this gene. If you're not happening, it's better.
but how to
Because
do
of
it?
happening is dukkha. People they not understanding happening dukkha. They want to be happen again.
Isn't that becoming?
Huh?
Is that becoming?
Becoming.
Becoming.
Yes, becoming. This is happening.
So
boom.
happening
Becoming
is
or happening or arising, whatever. you
happening
say.
is fine. Becoming is a problem.
What?
Happening is fine, becoming is the problem.
The same.
Happening and becoming are the same?
The same. Happening, becoming, new, and
What-
arising. This is English word.
What about is?
What is?
Is.
The is because of something happened. If you're not subject, what it is, no need.
Being and
Right?
becoming.
Is means is something, a subject, right? If you're not subject, it's nothing to use. Maybe I think. I understand.
No, I mean is like,
Yeah. What is?
is.
If you know what, no is.
No, what is.
Okay?
Chinese and
So obviously. Right?
No,
Because
what
of no
is.
what is no is. No that also no
Yeah,
is,
no,
right?
both no is.
Yeah, no, but isn't it?
Becoming, I don't know about become. Arising, happening, exists.
Because I think in your book you spoke about becoming being dukkha.
Yeah, becoming, this is meaning is happening.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. This
Referring
is using becoming is happening. Arising is something is, how to say? If you're not rising, better. Very difficult to understand.
I have some expectation. That means behind.
No, not expectation. This is understanding. This is understanding, not expectation. The understanding is not happening, no dukkha.
Well, I have to confess, I didn't understand that at all. What you meant by saying happening is a
Dukkha.
problem, is dukkha. If it's not happening, then everything is okay. What do you mean by that? I don't.
Simple. This is simple. You understand that much enough. I cannot explain. I don't want to say suffering. Happening is suffering is not right.
But what is happening? What is the meaning of happening?
Happening is this seeing, knowing, object and mind. Oh, I understand what do you mean. It's object and mind.
Oh.
This one, this you call you is happening.
The contact
Yes,
and the
right.
okay.
This we call you or I. This is happening.
But it's much better with awareness.
So, yeah.
What?
It's much better with awareness, at least.
Yes,
Yeah,
at
because
least with
awareness,
the-
that's why this understanding comes. Before I enjoyed it, I very enjoyed the awareness. Oh, awareness, very good, nice. Awareness is very understanding, happening, is enjoying, very fantastic, happiness, and very interesting. Now happening is something. So not very strong yet. We need to continue. To be continued. Just wake up. That's all. I'm not practicing that time. Just wake up. Knowing this thing is we call me, right? Is dukkha.
In the knowing it's already dukkha. It's because of it.
Maybe they don't want to know it. So this is a different level. Beginning you need to enjoy, you need to the benefit about practice and about interest about the knowing, understanding. But later, different, maybe understand change. Can change.
Yeah, I had the first level. I dreamt this night that I was very depressed, very depressed, and the mind had created this image of me, but like in a very, very depressing form and state.
So
situation.
depressed means you already judge. This is you. That's why depressed comes. This is a daughter, anger. Depressed is anger because of you judging. This is me. It's not good, right? I know the one yogi is a Japanese lady in Australia. She remember last night is a man. She don't like this body. Totally don't like.
Her present body.
She remember the past life is a man. She's a man, the past life, Japanese girl. But now this body is woman body. So he don't like this body. This is the concept. That's why she angry. And also all the time sick. All the time sick. husband is all the time, take care of her all the time. So maybe you judging this is not good, right? This is a different about the understanding. Understanding dukkha is different. Not upset, not depressed. Understand?
Yeah, and the thing that for me was powerful was that in the dream, there was a little voice that said, "This is just a mental state. This is just a mental state. It's not real."
Okay. But which one? Which one in mental state? Depression.
Yes.
Oh. That's okay. That's the right thought. Yeah.
Can I ask another question? Just because I don't understand exactly, maybe I just need to reflect more, but it was really interesting because yesterday we went out and I thought, it's going to be really difficult for awareness to be present and continuous and that, but actually it felt, maybe I'm totally deluded, but it felt like awareness was actually quite present throughout the day.
Not very typical, yeah.
You know, it was and so I was like, oh wow. Even though daily life, it was really
that slowly
strong.
Become confident. Yes.
Yeah,
right.
I was really surprised,
Right.
very surprised. But today, on the other hand, very kind of more retreat practice, walking, sitting, I would get much more absorbed and lost in things.
Absorb the concentration.
No, absorbed, lost.
In the object.
In the object.
Oh, lost.
So, yeah, awareness was not as continuous.
Oh, yesterday more aware.
Yes.
Okay, good. Every day you need to go out.
No.
It was wonderful.
No. This is because of you. This is because of retreat problem. Retreat problem. If you know how to aware yourself, then daily life practice better, more freedom. Now you more understanding how to aware the nature. That's why you can practice. But here, nothing to do. Nothing to do, so the mind not natural. The mind need to think about, I need to practice more.
You mean like
then
maybe use too much energy?
Yes. So this is a problem. The retreat problem. Retreat is a big problem. But if you, because also retreat, you become practice momentum. That's why you outside also you can practice. Immediately you practice outside is very difficult. Because of now you have a momentum, awareness become more, and also more understanding. That's why yesterday you can apply.
So what should I do on retreat?
So don't make retreat too much seriously.
Yeah, I'm too serious.
Don't make it too seriously. Because outside we are not thinking about too much about meditating, not serious. But you will remember to be aware. That's all. That's enough.
So, a question about sila.
Yeah.
Particular adinadana.
Adinadana. Oh. Stealing.
Yes, but I was thinking about it more literally. Taking what is not given, given freely or given.
Giving?
Taking what is not given or given given freely.
Okay.
Now, in particular, asking for something, and I thought about asking, and sometimes maybe the other person is not in at that moment at the frame of mind to give, but suppose you after I check my motivation, why am I asking? What am I driven by?
Asking what?
Something.
Something.
Asking.
You not accept.
Asking for something. Yeah.
And you not accept.
Or
right.
maybe not, but
or not answer yet.
Yeah. At that time, if I check my intention, why am I? Is this a wholesome